Don't get confused by my clothes. We're not going to be love and light today. This video is the start of a whole series about the root chakra, or the first energy center. This energy center gets so overlooked. A lot of people don't know how many wounds and how many aspects of the healing and the spiritual journey also are connected to this center. I have been studying this energy center for the last couple of years because I had a huge problem with being in a body, being grounded in reality. So today we're going to start with grounding. And the first thing that you need to delete from your head is that grounding is a concept. It's not. It's a practice. It's something that you do with your body, and you need contact with the earth. You need your physical body to connect to Mother Earth. People who are not grounded feel like they are lost. They feel like they are wandering around, and they find it very difficult to deal with daily tasks. And a lot of spiritual people have this problem that they try to transcend and ascend and skip the part that even ascension and this process of the spiritual journey has laws, and they begin in the root. People try to open their third eye and try to see things and feel things and dream of things, but you are not grounded in reality, and you're very, very vulnerable to illusion. You're very vulnerable to influences of other people that can manipulate energy better than you. And the body is one of the greatest instruments that can tell us a lot more than we even realize. You're going to feel the energy, but it's going to give you body signals. If you feel uncomfortable around someone, or you're trying to hide, or your body language is defensive and you're trying to hold distance from that person, and or when you leave your conversation or your meeting, you feel drained and you feel like life has been sucked out of you. The body gives us signals. And this is another thing about the body and the being grounded in your body, is that you don't have to rely on outer sources for you to know your inner truth. You don't need someone to prove it to you. It's in you. And this is also part of feminine wisdom that we have forgotten. We are trying to prove everything with our mind, whereas your body is already proving to you what you need to know. You just refuse to listen to it. The mind has a very sneaky quality to be very prideful and to live in the illusion of being better than. What many people underestimate about grounding is that it's not love and light energy. A lot of people try to refuse the body, to refuse earthly energy, because this is something dirty, this is something wrong. Do you look at nature, at Mother Earth, and see something wrong? Something that needs to be changed, transcended, that you need to let go of, that you need to change. Every principle, spiritual principle, is already projected into the matter. You can explore matter and see every spiritual principle, especially in nature, including geometry, including the feminine and the masculine polarities. Everything works in a perfect balance and is obedient to laws that they are not written, but you can read them everywhere. But by grounding, you literally start planting your seeds. They need their time to grow upwards. They need soil. They need earth. A lot of people who have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of seeds in your mind, but if you don't plant it into the material world, they're not going to give you fruit. They're not going to give you the results that you want, because it's ideas move the world. Ideas are also a product of the divine feminine. But in order to create something in the physical realm, you need to do the action, or using the masculine principle to plant those seeds. Grounding helps us. These things might not sound interconnected, but they are interconnected. Grounding helps us build that bridge between ideas and living our life according to our ideas and values. Living our life in the real world. There is no use of knowledge if you don't apply it. So grounding yourself in the body, and I'm going to give you the practice in a minute, helps you integrate all of these spiritual lessons into matter, into the body, because the nervous system is the body. When you feel grounded in the body, when you realize that you are here in these fingers, in these thighs, in this chest, in this tummy, in every cell in your body, every cell of your body is alive and serving you. When you start feeling that, it changes your perspective on everything that you do. So the first practice, when you wake up in the morning, you put your feet on the floor. If you have a garden or you can walk out of your home, perfect. If it's too cold or you have no open areas near your home, just put your feet on the ground and feel that from your root chakra or from your sacral chakra, the second one. By women, the womb is very connected to Mother Earth. So you imagine like a pillar of light that connects you to Mother Earth, and also a pillar of light coming out of your higher chakras or higher energy center or your head. Just put your feet on the ground and stay there for at least 5 to 10 minutes and feel your connection to Earth. The second practice is walk barefoot. This is something that I will never stop talking about. Walk barefoot. The minute I take my shoes off and I put my barefoot feet on the ground, I feel alive. There are so many health benefits. You can do a research on that. It lowers blood pressure, it lowers cortisol levels, it helps you relax, and it's also the charging that you have, including mental charging, anxiety, things that you constantly think about. That charge it flows out of your body into Earth. This is a physical phenomenon. This is not something that is just in your head. Earth has charge, electromagnetic field. We have also electromagnetic field. When you walk barefoot, you uncharge yourself from all of these load that is not even yours to carry, and you return to a natural state. That we have different meridians and points. If you have studied or know something about acupuncture, when we press these spots on our feet, this is also a part of healing. It has a healing effect. You can find something, if something is true and works very easily, by whether or not children like it. Children love to walk barefoot. Children love to walk on Earth because they know that. They don't know the concept, but they feel it. They know truth by how it feels to their body. And speaking of children, the next thing that you can do and should do to ground yourself is somatic exercises and shaking, moving the body, feeling the raw emotions of the body, feeling the raw motions of the body, emotions and motions, grounding, screaming, hitting, shaking, sweating like a wild animal. That primal energy getting out of you, that makes you feel so alive. Especially if you're a person that is more inclined to use their mental energy and to get overstimulated, to just constantly overthink and use their mind a lot more than their body, you need to do that shaking. What you can use is African beats, shaman music that, especially with drums. This is my absolute number one recommendation. Use music with drums. It might be Viking music, it might be Nordic music, it might be whatever you decide that has powerful drums that feel you connected, depending on your culture at best, because again, also the root chakra is connected to ancestors and the roots. So if you have African ancestry, connect to the drums that comes from your culture. If you come from a Nordic land, use Nordic music, but feel that energy that your ancestors have given to you through DNA. Unlock it, because it has a great potential. And the thing about primal music is that it makes you feel free, it makes you feel untamed, it makes you feel wild, and you need that for healing, because that is life force energy that is trapped. We live like mice in boxes, in little aquariums, and you're constantly running on that wheel. And we forget that we are powerful beings with great potential. Dance, And this is also connected to somatic exercises with shaking, because you can use the same music. And somatic exercises can also be done in calmness, so you can do it slowly. We have the dancing, the shaking, the letting go, the primal energy being let out. But we also need somatic exercises that are slow. As I said again, these slow exercises help us let the nervous system build neurological pathways that are new. We need repetition, slow movement, and concentration on the internal experience, which means that when you do the somatic exercise, for example, hip openers, you don't just do the opener, you do it slowly. And in every step, every little, for example, if you have to lean forward, with every step forward, you feel what your body is telling you. You feel where is the pain. You can very easily, with somatic exercises, you can very easily spot where your pain has been stored. Where is the pain? What does this pain tell me? Emotions are going to come out. Let them out. Cry, scream, hit, write, journal, whatever you want. Just make sure that you connect to that emotion and you validate your own internal experience without trying to run away from it or to suppress it or to, oh no, I don't have time for crying now. You need to give yourself the time, and you need to be patient with yourself. This is not going to happen for one day. I've been doing somatic exercises for years, and I still cry. Somatic exercises are focused on internal experiences, and the reason for us to do them slowly is because we give the nervous system the time to actually rewire itself, and we do it with repetition over and over again. And this is another great expression of the principle of the root chakra, because the body is connected to the root chakra, earth is connected to the root chakra, and also repetition. Having routine, being able to stick to that routine, being able to stay consistent. The root chakra is not connected to the abstract, it's connected to the practical. So you need to find a way to apply your ideas and to create something practical that can actually bring that idea forward. And I will stop the video here, but next time we're going to talk about the body and then about the roots. But I cannot separate them in different categories because they're so intertwined and so interconnected, and we're going to connect the dots. So if you stayed, I'm grateful for you. If you want to support the channel, it would make me happy. I also have 3 digital products. You will find the link in the description and the description itself. So see you next time.